Hi, Westside Revive. Let's go thrifting today. Welcome back to another week of thrifting. We're gonna go check a couple local Goodwill stores, a couple Salvation Armies. We can find any vintage treasures that I'm going to be able to sell on my Etsy shop. And my local booth that I have here in West Michigan is located in Granville. It's called Changing Times. I'll link the location in the description, and then we also have my online shop. So we have 3 places where you can find products locally and online. I'd love to show you some hopeful treasures that we're gonna find today, but we'll see if the stores are stocked. Hopefully it's a good day. A lot of the items that I'm going to be looking for, I really would like to be fall themed, and so we're gonna go look for some pumpkins, some leaves. I already had my pumpkin spice latte this morning. I've actually had 3 coffees, so if I'm talking fast in this video, it is definitely because of the coffee. I am just feeling fall vibes right now, and I want my home decor to scream October, and so let's see if we can find any of these fun treasures. I would love to know your favorite autumn, fall, pumpkin decor. Come October 1st, what is the first thing that you're putting out on your shelves for your home decor? Comment below. I'd love to hear what it is. Let's go thrifting. First store of the day. And what do we see here? Well, I'm noticing that penguin. That penguin looks great. And the item next to the penguin. I can't make out the price. I think it was $4.99. That looked like a brass candle holder, but that penguin just looks so cute. I wanted to take it home and put it in my Christmas collection. Do any of you guys collect penguins for Christmas? Let me know in the comments below if that's something that you're interested in. Otherwise, I ended up leaving these both behind. What do we have here? I spot brass. Again, not as patinaed as a piece that I would like, so I ended up leaving this one behind, but it was very pretty, very shiny. Sailboat. I love it. I saw it from across the aisle. A little sailboat. I really like the brass hooks on this too, so we're going to card it for now. This item I really wanted to take home with me, but I wanted to use it as a little coffee display rack. But those little hooks on the sides were just too small for a coffee mug. I don't know what this would be used for. This artwork looked really nice. I think I liked the frame more than anything on this, but it was one of those mass-produced frames. It was really, really light. This, I've never seen an item like this before. I think these are cattails, and I don't know if they go in a vase for floral display, but they were wooden cattails. Do we see anything that we like on this shelf? Scanning. Yes, I see some birds, and of course I'm going to go look and see what the price is on these birds. They were really cute. Let's see, what's the price? A little much for these, but very beautiful item. Do you know what these are? I see them while I'm out thrifting a lot. I think they have something to do with planters. Does anyone have any of these, and how do you use them? Please comment below. I love anything that's animal related, and these dogs were just precious. Do you have any? I don't know what kind of dog this is, but let me know if you have a dog like this. Guys, I was so excited when I found these. A cast iron set of kitchen utensils, and I've been looking for a ladle for a really long time, so there's about like 2 ladles in this pack. It was about 15 bucks for this pack, but when I researched it, these resale for around $30+. So I'm actually picking this up just for my own personal kitchen. This item was so cute, so dainty, so small. I think it was $2.99. And when I did some research on it, it has a high market value, so I ended up taking that piece home. And yes, oh my gosh, finger wiggle. I thought this piece was so adorable. This turtle is definitely coming home with me. Get in my cart. So cute. This screams the fall decor that I'm looking for. I know this is probably a piece you can get from Dollar General, but it just looked really cute and I want to do a little bit more research on it, so I put it in my cart. Oh guys, I really liked this item. The only thing I did find a flaw on this was the top handle looked like it fell off and it was glued on, so I ended up leaving it behind. Now this piece is so cool. This is an anthropology piece. These go for quite a lot of money for the market value. It's not my style, so I ended up leaving it behind, but I'm sure someone was super excited when they found this. These are the only two items I walked away with from this store, and I'm so happy with my turtle and my little bud vase. Here's another shop that I stopped in, and I wanted to show you guys all of the items that were on the racks. Again, we're looking for fall decor. This is a little Thanksgiving piece that I thought could be really cute. It does appear to be vintage. I'm not sure what I would put in it though. I ended up leaving it behind just because I didn't know how I would style this piece. These guys looked pretty cool. I don't know if they were painted that green or what. Here we go, guys. Look at the handles. These handles were just very unique, so I knew that these were potentially made somewhere outside of the United States. I couldn't quite see where they were made, but I think this is a Martha Stewart collection, if I am not mistaken. I believe that's what it says on this plate. Let's take a better look. Yeah, Martha Stewart. Oh, this is also a very unique piece. I liked the graphics on the front, but this is definitely missing a spoon, I believe. So I ended up leaving this piece behind. Oh, I love the blue and whites. Yes, I am definitely picking this up. This is going to match so perfectly with my little turtle that I found at the last thrift shop. Studio Pottery. Here's a Studio Pottery mug that I just spotted, and it is artist signed. So we're going to take this one home and do a little bit more research on it. This one will be a great little coffee mug for my local booth space. What a unique item. This was a vintage pig cookie jar set. And it retails for, I think it was around $80 to $100. So I ended up leaving the pig behind and only snagging these two mugs. Can't say no to cute mugs. Good morning, thrifting family. We are getting ready bright and early. It is 7:30. We are going to the Goodwill bins this morning to try to find some fall decor for my local booth space. And it's a beautiful morning here in Michigan. Some of the items that we're going to be looking for. These items are items I'm looking for not only my own personal decor, but to freshen up my booths with seasonal items. I am such a big pumpkin person. I love decorating with pumpkins, and we're looking for pumpkins today. We're looking for candles. We're looking for just that crisp fall vibe, whether that's apple decor, whether that's some birds, some crows, just things that you see in the fall time to really curate my home. I have my kids that come over and they laugh every time they come over in the fall because they see all the pumpkins and they're like, yep, it's definitely pumpkin season. And that's when I start making my famous white chicken chili, and we love watching football. So again, any of those items, that's what we're going to keep our eyes out for today. And we might even scour some of the clothing racks for some comfy, high quality items today. So if I find any high quality brands and clothing, I'm going to show you guys a few outfits that I'm going to try to put together, some fall outfits, and we are going to have an amazing thrifting day. So I'm so excited for you guys to come along with me. But first, coffee. Oh my goodness, it's so good. So good. Oh, don't know where that came from. That's what happens when I drink coffee. I hope you guys are having a wonderful morning. Let's go thrifting. All right, guys, we made it to the Goodwill bins. Hope you can hear me okay. My mic was having some issues this morning, and it's a beautiful day. The sun's rising, the crisp fall air. I can smell the apples, even though there's no apples in sight. It's just a memory thing. Pumpkin pie, I can smell it. We are gonna go look for some fall decor, so fingers crossed we find some. I'm not against finding some Christmas decor too, because that season is going to be here before you know it. Let's go have some fun. Here we go. Let's see if we can find treasure at the bins. I always love to go to the glass bins first because I find a lot of very unique items at these bins. Just like this item, it is a studio piece, artist signed on the bottom, so I ended up putting that in my cart. These look like vintage holiday decor, so I ended up putting these in my cart. And again, when you're at the bins, you have to swoop items up fast because there are no rules at this place. You have to put them in your cart and then you can look at them and investigate them later. This piece was super cool. It's very hard to film at the bins because people are moving so fast through the bins, scooping up the treasure, that I really tried to show you guys a little bit of the experience with just how fast you have to snatch items and put them in your cart. And then you can go through your cart in once the bins slow down and you can put items back. This was pretty cool. This was a cat, and you guys know how I am with cat decor. I didn't quite like the circle right on its forehead, but it was made of wood. I'm assuming it was made in India, I think, because that's what it says. And again, almost came home with me, but I ended up putting it back in the bins. Let's see what treasures are in here. We have some fall decor. Ended up keeping that. That one looks definitely vintage, but I ended up putting it back. This item, I did a little bit of research on it, and it retails for over $50. This is a vintage item. Almost antique status, but vintage for sure. We just got some planters in here. I thought that frog looked pretty goofy. Very unique item there. And it has a nice little stamp there on the bottom of it. I liked the pottery of this piece. I found this owl. Yes, I'm definitely taking this owl home. And I wanted to snatch this apple postcard artwork just for our fall vibe, our fall theme. This item was really shiny and really cool. It was just a Egyptian display. We'll go a little bit further in depth on this during our thrift haul at the end. Again, picking up some holiday decor for my local booth. I believe this is a violin. This item was really cool. We'll do a little bit more research on this item during our full thrift haul, but again, I thought this was just a unique piece. And this little owl is so cute. I'm so happy I snatched him. I'm going to put a little plant in him. These fish hooks are so adorable. We'll go and get a better look at them during my full thrift haul, but wow, I was really excited to find these brass hooks. And this item, I wish I found more items like this, but this was the only item in the bin, and I'm definitely taking it home to do some more research on it and see what you would typically use this for. And yes, you are right. I put my fish hooks in this fish basket, and I thought this fish basket was so cute. So yes, I'm definitely taking this home. Along with this planter, I'm definitely taking this home as well. You guys, I was so excited when I found this piece. It is made in Scotland. I was so happy. I wish I found a couple more pieces like this, but I ended up taking this one home for sure.
4 hours later.
You guys, I was in there for so long. I had so much fun and I found so many cool items, but the BINS is notorious to be like similar to a casino, to where there's no windows, you don't know what time it is, and then they keep the BINS rotation going like every hour. And so in my head, I say, okay, I'm good. I'm gonna start to check out, and then a whole new rotation of BINS comes in, and then I'm stuck there for another hour. So anyway, I started at 8 a.m. and I'm a hardcore thrifter, 8 a.m. to noon, and it's time for food and some more coffee. And so I had a blast. I ran into one of my followers. She watches on YouTube. Shout out to Gina and her husband. It was so great to meet you. I absolutely loved running into you. And it's so funny. She was just in town for the day, and she's from the east side, and I'm originally from the east side of Michigan. And it was just so fun to find and see and run into a fellow thrifter when we kind of got to thrift together, and we got to chat and hang out, and we were just talking about how much fun it would be to just gather groups together of like thrifters and just go out and grab coffee and then go thrifting together. And so I know there's a couple other YouTube creators, thrifters, that do that, where they just make these big group trips and we all go out as a group and go thrifting and get to share our hobby and our passion for sustainable shopping together and just connecting. And so anyway, it was just so fun. So if you ever see me out in the wild like Gina did, feel free to come and say hello. I love meeting everybody. I want to shout out to Tracy. Tracy, you comment on my videos and I absolutely just feel like we just know each other, and I can't wait to meet you too one day. So when I'm traveling to the east side, maybe I'll be able to stop by and we can go hit up a thrift store or two. So thank you so much when you guys reach out. It just means the world. And thank you for supporting my channel. I love doing this and it is so much fun. And I just love that our thrift community is just such a fun, safe space for everyone to just hang out and support each other. So thank you so much, Gina. Shout out to you, girl. I hope you got some fun thrift finds at the bins. I stayed there way too long, but I did find my favorite treasure that I found so far. First of all, I found a magnolia blanket for fall. That was like one of my fall decor items, of just like a really comfy, cozy blanket. So I'll show you guys when I get home. I'm gonna wash it like 2 times because you just never know with blankets from the bins, but I'm gonna definitely wash it multiple times. And then one of my favorite finds, guys, I can't wait to show you. Okay, I'll show you at the end. We're gonna do a thrift haul. I'm gonna go to 1 or 2 more thrift stores, and then I'll show you my thrift haul, and I'll show you my favorite item that I found at the bins. It is so adorable, and it's made in a different country. Let's just put it that way. Anyway, so is a lot of our stuff that we have, but I'm just saying it's not made from China. It's made from a country that I have not had an item from this country before. So anyway, enough. I'm putting you on the edge of your seat, and you'll have to just wait for the thrift haul to see it. Let's go to like 1 or 2 more thrift stores, and then we will do a full thrift haul. See you guys in a little bit. Let's go thrifting. You guys, it is getting hot out here, and I don't know how many more thrift stores I have in me today, but we are going into a Goodwill. I'll show you right here. And this one is really clean and organized and put together, so definitely an upgrade from what we were just experiencing at the bins. So let's go see if there's any fun vintage antique items in this one. Look at how whimsical and fairy tale this piece is. I don't know what I would use it for, but I'm sure this could be a little garden piece. I always like a good wooden tray. I ended up not getting this one because I have a couple more that I'm trying to sell in my booth space. This just screamed vintage. It was very weathered. It had a patina on it. It's old brass. I just wanted to give it another look, so I put it in my cart. I found some studio pottery sitting here on the shelf, artist signed. We'll make a decision if we're going to take this home or not. Oh, I really liked the colors on this piece. The blue and white is so charming. I ended up leaving this one behind, but definitely should have snagged this one looking back at it. This item was so cool. It completed my trip. I found an item from Italy, and it made me so happy. I love finding items from Italy. This is a little pewter candle snuffer. This item looked so unique down here. I just had to get a closer look. I'm not sure what you would use it for, but I liked the contrasting metals. I thought that was very unique in this piece. Again, look at the mugs. The mug handles are definitely telling where are these mugs from. I'm not sure, but they definitely were just giving off a very unique craftsmanship. Look at this beautiful aisle. Do we see any treasures? Look and let me know if you saw any treasures that I missed. I'm so happy I took my time going through these shelves because I found beautiful artwork, original artwork that was hiding in the back corner of this shelf. I am so excited that I took my time, and these are definitely going in my cart for further investigation. Yes, it says original artwork on the back. This basket looked really cool. I always like to get these baskets for my plants that I have in my own personal home. And this one didn't seem too pricey. I think it was around $5. All right, guys, I just got out of the Goodwill. I'm kind of exhausted, but I wanted to show you guys the really cute items that I got. I'll do a full thrift haul when I get home, but just in this one alone, I got an American Eagle, really fluffy sweater for fall weather, and I will hopefully be able to try these on for you guys so that you can see how cute everything is. I got a crop puppy jacket. I've been wanting one of these for the last year or so, and so when I always say I go thrifting with the Lord, and I think that like he just really likes to teach us patience, and so I've waited and waited and have not bought one at full price, and this one I spent $7 on, so I was so excited about this one. He always brings us blessings in his timing, and I'll show you guys these in my full thrift haul, do a little bit of research on them, but look at this original artwork. I think that these are adorable. I'm so excited about these and to see just who the artist is, and they're actually pen sketches, so I thought those were really, really cute, and it wouldn't be a very successful thrift trip without finding something made in Italy. So this is a little cuter Italian candle snuffer, which I thought was so adorable when I saw that it was made in Italy. It says right there, made in Italy, which I thought was so adorable. So I ended up picking that up. We'll go over these at my thrift haul in the end. I'm gonna head home, make myself an iced coffee because I need round 2, and then we will go and view these items. I'll see you guys at home. Bye. Guess who's excited to see you guys? That was right on cue. Look at the paws. Watch them. How they bend. She's kneading right now. She's kneading me. Hey, are we gonna show them all the thrift items that you were not there to get? I should have a cat backpack and take you with me. Your little paws, she's purring right now, just so you guys know. Anyway, Belle says hi. Hello, everybody. And she knew I was doing a thrift haul because she jumped right up on my lap. Go down there, Belle. And I'm gonna show you the items that I got in the last 2 days. Alrighty, here we go. I'm gonna show you the items that I got over the past 2 days, and we're gonna see if Belle can hang without turning me into an ice cream cone like she typically does. Look at this baby. It's a vintage turtle, and I just think it's adorable, and I know that there's turtle lovers out there that are gonna think that this is just adorable. So this was a very fun item that I found 2 days ago at the Salvation Army, and I can't wait to list this one on my Etsy shop and make this one available for everyone. Again, blues and whites. I have a weakness for blues and whites, and Belle, stop it. Like I was saying, I can't wait to list this one on Etsy. I think that you guys are gonna love it, and I think it's the most adorable thing ever. I'm trying very hard not to name it. This item, I was so surprised when I did some research on this item when I was out at the thrift store. It retails, I don't know if it's the maker that it has such a high resale value, but it retails for, it said $30 to $40, and I ended up getting this one for $2.99. And so I believe it's just like a little bud vase, and I could just see myself putting just a little flower in there, a little budded flower, maybe some water, and I could propagate it, use it as a little propagation vase. But I'm gonna be putting this one up, I'm gonna put it on Etsy and see who wants to purchase this one on Etsy. These next items I'm so excited about. I got these today. Where are they? Look at these beauties. They are original pen and ink from Minnesota, and they're signed on the back. I have another little sticker. I think it just fell off. There's another sticker. There's a sticker on both of them. I got them for $3.99 each. And look at how darling that little scene is. And it's so fall. This is such a fall vibe. I was so excited about each one of these. It's like farmhouse fall vibe, and I am all for it. So that was very, very cute. Belle, I think you have issues if you just constantly have to lick. Get down, Okay, let's see. I showed you some of these already. This is wall decor artwork, and I believe it is a picture of just like an Egyptian ship. So I believe this is very much like Egypt artwork. I thought it was really, really unique, and I was happy to pick it up, and I'm gonna do a little bit more research on it. I found this baby just at the last thrift store I went to a Goodwill. And this is a pewter candle snuffer, and on it it says made in Italy. I know I've already showed you guys these, but this is so exciting. I was very excited to pick this up. I'm gonna list this in my Etsy shop and see if anyone wants to pick that up in there, just because it's so unique. Look at this little kangaroo with a little baby in its pouch. It totally reminds me of Winnie the Pooh, Kanga and Roo. And I believe, let's see if it focuses. I believe that this could be a ring holder or a little catch-all jewelry dish. I just think it's so unique. I've never seen a kangaroo one before. Look at the detail on the base there. Look at all the flowers. It is so detailed and it's heavy. So this was a very unique piece. I'm excited to list this one. This one will be either going on my personal website or my Etsy page. Stay tuned for that one. Guys, remember earlier on in the video and I told you that this is my favorite item, like I had a favorite item that I can't wait to show you. This is my favorite item. Look at this beautiful mug. Just the different handle. When you're out thrifting, you can tell you can tell a special mug. Like there's like mugs and then there's like special mugs. I usually look at the handle. When there's a very unique, distinct handle, then that's when I think, oh, that is different. That must be made differently. And so this one is made in Scotland. How adorable. If you've seen the movie Braveheart, this is the flower. I believe it's like a thistle. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but this is the flower of that movie where he picks it for his girlfriend and she tragically dies. And it's a whole thing. Spoiler alert. If you haven't seen it, it's been out for forever, so hopefully I didn't spoil anything for you. But anyway, this is such a beautiful, beautiful mug. And I don't know if I'm gonna sell this one or keep this one for myself for a little bit just because it is so darling. I could see myself waking up and having coffee out of this mug. It is so sweet. This is my favorite find of the day, believe it or not. That and the artwork, I really loved the artwork. And that it's original artwork. That's kind of what I've been looking for today. And then, again, just my other really big highlight was not only this fish basket, but these little fish hooks. I love saying, okay, it's not a fish hook, but it's a hook that has fish on it. How adorable are these little hooks? And I got 4 of them. So they're gonna come as a set, and if I don't end up using these in my own room, I'll put them on Etsy or my online shop and offer some free shipping for these because they're just adorable and I think that people will buy them so quick. This was a very unique, what a unique item. This is a little, people were commenting on the video that I posted and they said this is to pick like olives and cheese, but I said I'm gonna use it for cookies and there ain't nobody who's gonna stop me. And I'm gonna do multiple cookies with this. Can you imagine? Glass of milk, cookies, cookie. I love cookies. Anyway, sorry, I'm hungry, so we're gonna move on from the cookies. And then I got a little owl for my fall decor search. I believe I was successful finding this little owl. And then the last thing, just this little print of apples. I think this really helps with my fall decor search that I've been doing. I got a couple odds and ends for the home. This is just a little stand where this plate can go on, or my apples, like either one. But this is just so much fun. I'm so happy that you guys got to come thrifting with me. Should I name him Wilfred? I don't know, but he looks like a Wilfred. Call him Will. He is adorable. It's gonna be really hard for me to part with him. I love any kind of very cute animal, and it's vintage, so that is just adorable with the mug. You guys have been great. Thank you for coming along thrifting with me. I had so much fun. We found so many unique items, and just keep an eye out for my Etsy shop and my online shop. A couple of these that are larger might make it into my local booth at Changing Times in Granville. If you are interested in any of these items, feel free to reach out to me, comment below, or message me, and I'd happily be able to part with one of these for the right price. You guys rock. Thank you for just, all the love and support that you guys have been giving me, the comments, the messages, meeting you guys locally. It has been so much fun. I love our thrifting community. And if you're new here, feel free to subscribe and join the community. We have so much fun. We find so many unique treasures, and we just absolutely love sustainable shopping. So you guys rock. I'll see you in my next video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Time for another round of coffee. Bye guys. Have a blessed day. God bless you all.